Friday,
It's Friday, man. It's been a long time since we tuned in on a Friday, man. But I appreciate everybody, not just me. Wick appreciate this guy here, Mr. Real Tampa himself. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now to Evo Live Show, Evo Radio, the evolution of radio, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Hey, listen, Black History, February. That's when the month kick off. That's when everything go to, supposed to be enriching yourselves with the Black History. So that's why man, go on, introduce yourself to these people,
You
man.
already.
What's up,
My name Bud Clark. My real name John Bias, but they call me Bud.
I'll let them know, partner. You gotta feel like that.
Man, talk like you mean it, man.
Oh yeah, you can talk a little louder.
Don't yell though.
Yeah.
Don't yell, though.
You know.
We act like he got to be a lion in everything he do.
Right. I'm a Leo too. You know.
Yeah.
We try to vibe.
Now handle that.
Yeah, man. My name Bud, and I made a history page about 5 years ago, trying to really showcase. I really started it off Black history. Got influenced by a lot of other individuals that was already doing history, and then I was like, what are Ponce de Leon pictures at? What are College Hill pictures at? Well, all the stuff, because I stayed in College Hill, with my cousin Sonya. I used to go over to Ponce de Leon. We used to, when I stayed in the Springs, we stayed going to West Tampa. We stayed going to RVT, where all them pictures at, And, I started just put stuff together, and, how it's looking now, I got over 5,000 pictures, we still trying to push.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about it is,
that's a low, boy. 5,000 of the city.
I'm on the block. I'm on Main, and I see like two, three dudes chilling, and they just come out of nowhere, like talk about you. Like, they like, look at these pictures, and I'm looking, I'm like, damn. And they like, damn, where did this person get these pictures from? This person get all the old pictures. I'm talking about some random dude, just tattooed, no shirt on, nothing, just cooling. I'm like, what that person's name is? So I started following him. You feel me? And ever since then I've been following him. I'm like, damn. Every time he pop up with some pictures, it be some. I be like, damn.
I be checking it out too, man. Just as long as I've been, you know what I'm saying? Because just like I say, I know it's something I don't know about. This is the city I'm from.
Right.
Wherever y'all from, wherever you tuned in from, and wherever your city at, you could lock in. Well, your city history. Every city got history.
Yes, sir.
Everywhere got history.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of Tampa City history. I know I'm sleeping on. I know I'm lacking on. You know what I'm saying? So I do get the knowledge. At the same time, I want to know too, and that's what. Yes, somebody commented and say Black history is all year. Okay. You know what? It is, but you know what we're insinuating. So I celebrate Black history by being the owner and CEO of Evo Radio, and I do this all year long because this right here is Black history. So yes, I celebrate it because I do my thing as far as in Black history. But you know where we're going, Peter. Not gonna do that.
And plus, if you check out Real Tampa, it's always Black history every day or every other day.
Yeah, straight up. Somebody's talking about why do we let them tell us when to celebrate?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But we don't need to get focused. We don't need to just
zero
in on that.
That's the answer that we give here at Evo Radio. It's not about what we let them do. It's just about just focus on the positive of it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's supposed to come out of. Everything you look up. Even when I find out about certain history, it's certain stuff that I'm gonna be real.
See,
I don't even be want to hear about. Like I don't like to engage too much on pain and punishment. I don't like to engage too much on that because that's
it already been bammed in the head.
But that person talk about why we let them tell us when to celebrate it, but then again they'll celebrate Mother's Day when they tell them to celebrate it. Then they'll celebrate Valentine's Day when they tell them to celebrate it. You feel me? All that.
Cinco de Mayo come.
You feel me?
They drinking.
Because to be honest with you, Mother's Day is when your mama had you. You feel me?
Your birthday.
I feel like your birthday.
That's what I'm saying. When your mama had you.
That's Mama's Day.
Yeah.
That's your Mother's Day. Because that's her being a mother. You
that's
feel
when
me?
she been a mother to you.
Right.
She
birthed you.
You got certain African cultures too. They do that in certain African cultures.
Yeah.
But we so removed.
We so removed. Happy birthday to me what my gifts, what I'm finna hang out at, what I'm finna do tonight. You know, I promise when it be my birthday, I promise without me having to
I don't be on that.
without me having to be informed on the history of life, I just think about that anyways when it be like birthday time. I be like, that's when my mama had me. It ain't so much as about a celebration for myself. My mama, I be like, Mom, thank you. You feel me? I be like, Mom, thank you. This
Appreciate
you did this. Like, this really your day to celebrate.
Thank you,
feel me?
Mama.
That's why they be so happy.
For real, bro. Somebody say they don't celebrate none of it. The same person that say he don't let. That's what he was saying. Why we let them tell us when to celebrate? Then when you said you let them tell you when to celebrate Valentine's Day, but he just commented and say he don't celebrate none of it. But that's what's up, bro. That's your belief. That's what you do, and you know you been living. You ain't no dead soul. You a living person. So it's been getting you as long as it been getting you in life. Shimmy. What going on, Mr. Fireman? What going on, Mr. Shimmy, a fireman? He worked for Tampa Fire Rescue. Shout out to Tampa Fire Rescue. I don't know what station you work for, but I know that's what he really do. A real live paramedic. Yeah, so we might need to get Shimmy on.
Yeah, fireman or paramedic.
Yeah, they do the same thing. I think can't y'all go fight fires if y'all drive in the ambulance?
No, man.
They go to the fire.
They resuscitate the people that the fireman threw on the floor.
Why do they send a fire truck when you done hurt yourself?
I think they can do both.
Because
they can do both.
No, the fireman can do paramedic.
You say a kid got hit by the
but
car, they in
paramedic
full
can't do
guilt.
fireman work.
I think
they say it's a kid got hit by the car, they in they fire retardant uniforms, they're full guilt. Wait a minute.
Cause the car might be on fire too.
No, but that's not the call that even came in. They full masked up in their oxygen
all
tanks
they
and
heard
everything.
was it was an emergency.
That's all they know.
That's all they know.
So if a kid get hit by the car, they ain't gonna see Shimmy. You can help us out with this kind of stuff, man. That's what I want to know, man.
That's an
emergency.
Nico
had it. Sorry, man. Nico.
Oh, congratulations, Nico.
Had his baby, man.
That's
That's a dude that he come with us. He been working with us, man. He been taking care of his family, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's what time it is, man. We congratulate y'all though on the new addition to the family. So that's what time it is from the whole Evo family. Y'all know what time it is, man. But for real, what going on, cuz? Fat Daddy, yeah. But
man,
for real,
let's get back to this history,
that's
though,
what
man.
That's what we were going.
Come on now. Oh, I'm talking to you now.
Talking to me.
Well, then give us some questions, man.
I'm saying though, okay, West Tampa.
Cause I want to know about certain things, and if y'all got any questions for Mr. Real Tampa here, man, y'all don't be ashamed to hit him up, man. We talking back. Y'all know what time
I'm from
it
West
is.
Tampa, so you know, if you don't want to know about where you're from, then something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Straight up.
At first, you know, because I moved to West Tampa when I was a jit. West Tampa was already here.
Right.
It was already full of black people. But then when I did my research, I realized it wasn't even meant for black people.
Well, yeah, you gotta understand that majority of the people who filled West Tampa was a lot of white people, a lot of Cubans. You get what I'm saying? A lot of Italians.
They know that. Everybody know that now. You know that.
So when you break that down, but you gotta understand that when you have like so many black people, talk up. When you have so many people, you get what I'm saying? You gotta find a place to put, you know, the blacks that you have, and that's why you had Central Park Village.
Yeah.
That area was really like for us, because that was a piece of land, you know, a huge piece of land where the Perry Harvey is right now.
Right there where the Perry Harvey is right now. Hold that thought. Right there where the Perry Harvey is right now. Keep that thought.
Right.
The man said, you wrong. They do both. They go to fires too.
Oh.
The dude that said, he said the ambulance, they go in the fire too.
No, they go to the fire.
No, that's what he said. He said, we look, he just said it right there. We go in the fire.
Oh, well, go ahead then.
Also,
that's live.
that's what he said.
So your paramedic flame retarded?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Need 3104 North Armenia. You know what I'm saying? We'll meet you there tomorrow night. Rizzo. Alright, yeah. No, but for real, right there where the Perry Harvey field at, the old Central Park where it used to be.
Because people gotta understand, if you really want to know the truth of West Tampa, you gotta understand that West Tampa is the first city that made itself a city outside of Tampa. That's his own city.
Oh yeah, West
So,
Tampa.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you gotta understand, you had to either use the Michigan Street, Michigan Drive bridge, which is Columbus Drive, or you had to use the Garcia Street Bridge, which they knocked that down and they made the North Boulevard Bridge. If you didn't take those or the ferry over the Columbus Street Bridge, you wouldn't go get to West Tampa at all. It would have been you would have had to swim, all that.
That's good history, man. That's what I'm talking about, man.
I said shit.
Oh,
Hey,
shit. Oh,
what's
shit,
going on,
page.
Emily? Listen, everybody watching right now, man.
yeah.
Y'all share.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah, I got you,
Man,
I got
y'all,
you.
we
Oh,
feeding
yeah,
bite
yeah,
for the
yeah.
comment, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like I say, man, this, we just kicking off good episodes about,
yeah.
Black history. This the month of February. This is when they say it's, time to celebrate and, reminisce
We're not even celebrating.
We're
We're
not
just,
even,
we're just conversating.
it's really not that. What's going on, Diamond? What's going on, y'all? But we just really having more conversation tonight about the city of Tampa history. And, and also, can you cut your volume down?
Yeah, my bad,
And also,
bro. I ain't even know
we
that.
going into the, it's Black history. So, what's the Black history in the city we in right now? So that's where we at right now. Not too much as in, it's nothing to be controversial about
the
this
wild
conversation.
world and everything.
You feel me?
Right.
It ain't nothing to be controversial. It ain't no way to get no controversy out this tonight. You know what I'm saying? No way whatsoever. No matter what color you is. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Man, y'all share this, invite friends. I don't even know how to invite friends on my little phone, man.
Yeah, your phone trash.
That ain't my phone. Wait, you ain't gonna talk about my phone being trash. That ain't even my phone, kid. You better change
your
that
phone?
comment and fake and say it's nice.
You said I better change.
You gotta say your phone nice.
Look,
man.
look.
I say your phone nice.
Oh, say my phone nice?
No, just
Oh, man.
so it's that hard to get out. So that
Man.
invite.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I do it though, man. For real, man. But
Yeah.
bite to what we at. You know what I'm saying? Like for real though, it's a lot of history though. Everybody got history.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? See, but Tampa got special. See, I know about Tampa. See, I grew up in Tampa Heights. Tampa Heights, one of the oldest neighborhoods in Tampa.
First
as well.
suburb.
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
See, that's a
Yeah.
thing. A city is different than a suburb.
I grew up in
You know what I'm
College
saying?
Hill too.
College Hill?
I grew up in College Hill
That's
too.
real, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? We
Daddy stayed all over there.
see what I'm saying? Like that's the real life, man. And growing up in them projects. Oh man, listen.
Yeah, it's a different
See, it's a
different
man,
vibe.
bro. I don't know why they. I understand they tore them down. They should have kept like one building up for like landmark.
See, that's
I
what
got some- I got some.
I said
You know what I'm
they
saying?
should have kept one, like at least one project building up just to be.
For real, man. That
You
would
feel
have
me?
been.
This is what it was.
But you know what?
You
That
feel
would
me?
have
I'm
been.
about
That would
to
have been
unleash
decent,
something.
man.
I'm
Yeah.
about to unleash something that y'all don't even know. Someone told me not to say nothing about, but it's to a point it need to be told.
What that is?
You ever realize how thick that paint was in the project?
Yeah.
That's lead.
That was
We've
big
been
paint.
getting poisoned these whole years, and Roberts Parks is still getting poisoned. That's why that lead is so thick, and that's why them bricks we can see in that's how you know when you going to Columbus Coat, you going J Coat, you going all them projects, you see the bricks. They laced it with thick, and only bricks can take up that thick paint and make it look
Well,
like
you ain't lying,
it's still
boy.
there.
Well, that paint thick.
And
boy.
and if you realize they put they fingers into the grooves
Right.
so it can go all the way down. That's how thick that paint is. It's lead. Lead, it messes with your mind and it makes you angry.
But y'all hear that? This ain't no conspiracy.
You get what I'm saying? That's real life.
If you was ever in them projects, you know that paint was at least
So you better go
an inch
to
and a half thick.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know that.
So
We
you gotta
done
go to the
peeled
doctor.
them bitches.
But
Listen,
people don't understand. That's
It
something
was so
nobody really
thick.
stopped.
You hang pictures on your wall.
Gee,
You nail a nail in there. You ain't hit concrete yet. The nails stand up like you done went in because that's how thick
The paint was.
paint
He
be like
you
this.
ain't lying. You ain't lying. He tell guys all this truth.
and then
boy.
don't fall down them stairs in College Hill. Cause them College Hill stairs just like them. Cause you gotta understand, North Boulevard Homes is the first. So a lot of the architecture of College Hill homes and Lincoln Gardens is of the same. Then they made Ponce de Leon.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? See,
Yeah.
people got to know the
Check
years.
out the questions. Check out the questions. See if we got some questions, man. See.
Yeah.
You gotta check it out on yours though. Yeah.
All projects. Shimmy said all the projects was made for single white women. Nah.
Boy, send the one in, boy.
Nah, in actuality,
Air Force Base.
All of them.
It was made from MacDill Air Force Base. The Air Force, the Navy,
man.
they was the first people in it. I got pictures of white people all through College Hill, Rembrandt, RVT, all of that.
Wow.
They're on Real Tampa. Look up Tampa Projects. Hashtag
Man, tell them
Projects.
where to go find all these artifacts at right now. Wherever you got them on with social site, tell them at right now. They need to know where to
go
go
to
at,
Instagram.
man.
Go to www.instagram.com/Real Tampa, or you can go to www.facebook.com/Real Tampa. It's the same thing.
What was the first black owned club? I know they had like
First black owned club. I gotta search that. That's something I can search, but it's on my page. But the first black owned
I
club.
thought Cotton Club was.
You'd think it'd be the Cotton Club, but the thing is, you gotta understand, we had a lot of stuff. We had a lot of stuff that was already established and they burnt up.
Right.
We had a lot of records of other areas, especially down Nebraska, that got burnt up. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, it's I can definitely find it.
Man, y'all got this. Excuse me, man. Y'all know I be eating, man. It ain't no secret. You know what I'm saying?
They say they don't see
You know, I brother love the truth. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying though. See, what I want to know is, do y'all feel like Tampa is equally weighed out with minority and whites? How y'all feel? Like, you feel me? What do y'all feel like is more or less of? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no way to really tell.
I ain't
because
say
of how-
blacks
it's
and
what-
whites.
it's-
Now I
it's-
said minorities and whites. You know what I'm saying? So that's
It's where you
know,
rock at.
But so just take Tampa as whole. You be everywhere. I know you be everywhere.
Yeah.
The whole Tampa Bay area. You know what I'm saying? So how you see things?
See, because when you go with all the white folk at, they spread out. Then when you go with all the minorities, they all condemn, but it's a lot, way more people. It's a lot of people, so it's
Okay,
like
but-
you can't really.
But let's
You feel me?
not act, but let's be real. See, the thing about me, I didn't walk the back blocks of the Springs.
Yeah.
Some old white people still back there.
Right.
Oh,
Walk
yeah,
them
yeah.
old back blocks or anything.
Well, you ain't. Well,
They
you,
still up.
You right,
that's
too.
Go to
witch.
Tampa
They
Heights.
witches, kids.
Close to
They
the
witches. Oh, it's witches in Tampa Heights. I'm telling y'all,
Oh,
listen.
yeah.
I know y'all probably like, what is what tripping? It's witches in Tampa Heights.
You talking
kid.
about the chin and the nose
Bro,
and
I'm
everything?
talking about, man, I think brooms flying and all, we just ain't seen them, but when I tell y'all some of them houses over there, and this old lady live here by herself, a 13-bedroom little house in the project, in the hood somewhere, 13 minutes later is a witch. But that's some houses where, you know, we was jits. I remember houses where, man, that's a witch lived up. You feel me? Like, we
It's
was,
a house in Tampa Heights
Heights.
that it's a white house. It's been abandoned. People always said the house was.
which one on Temple Street right there?
Nah, I gotta look it up.
I'm about to say it was a couple houses in Tampa Heights, boy.
I'm gonna pull it
We
up.
used
Yeah.
to walk
Yeah.
cause you remember
I'm telling
I'm about to
y'all
say-
right now, man. It's a lot. It's some witches out there, man. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I know what's out there in the wilderness, in the world, but cause I done been around a lot of witch houses, man.
man, they still talking about wishes.
I've been around a lot of witch houses. You feel me?
Right.
Eating kids
This
and all. Yeah, they be eating
on
kids.
Sparkman.
Right.
That's the Sparkman Street house. People say it's haunted. They knocked this face down of it. I got this house in the 1980s.
Listen, if
So,
they say it's haunted, it's haunted.
he be telling me the same thing. You be telling me like how all them alleys and
West Tampa and Tampa Heights.
no, he
full
talking
of
about this. They was it
Seminole Heights got
Seminole
alleys too.
Alleys, the
But
alleys,
they be cut off and shit.
Yeah, but don't be.
I mean, cut
Let me see.
the alleys,
cut off and stuff.
You already know.
Yeah, go ahead.
the alleys. People gotta understand the alleys was really made. You get what I'm saying? For two reasons.
The backyard to get to the bike though.
Not even that. One, so the wake up man can wake you up in the morning. Every side of a house, if you go to certain parts of West Tampa, certain parts of West Tampa have straight cuts to their house.
That right there
Cut
show
to the
how
back.
old the neighborhood is.
Yeah, and then you'll see the alleys, but you gotta understand, dirt alleys are older than the brick alleys.
Yeah.
And that's what and that's another thing. And then if you see that, then you'll see how they didn't widen it for garbage trucks. The garbage trucks used to have to go back there. You get what I'm saying?
The garbage trucks still go back there.
And
like
the oldest parts of Tampa,
Water.
the oldest parts of Tampa have alleys because that was the advanced garbage system.
Yeah.
Like places like Suffolk Springs, you had to get it in the front. You had to put all your trash in the front.
Man, this is real here. This is real deal knowledge, man. I promise
somebody
you.
knocking at your door in the morning, tapping you up, hey, like, get up. It's time to get up. People knocking on your window, you feel me?
Listen.
Picture that.
Right.
But see, you
coming
know what,
through your alley.
But to
That's like
Tampa City history, to the world then, that wasn't
Right.
That's like the same thing as a milkman coming dropping milk at your front door.
Yeah, see, like, you know.
I remember when I first moved to West Tampa, it was in the 90s. The project's parking lot was still dirt.
Oh, just gonna show the link like that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, in the 90s.
Yeah.
Look how long. See,
Yeah.
what's the history on anybody know what's the history on 88.5, the radio station? When was that established? You don't know when that was established? Cause see, that's
I
what
knew some on that, but I don't got too much on it.
I
See,
think
that's the
somebody
thing about me.
downstairs.
If I don't know something,
Yeah.
I'm willing to learn.
Yeah.
Right downstairs.
Yeah.
I know it's a historic. It's not really historic, but it's an old radio station that has a strong signal.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
what I do
Yeah,
know.
They do. See, now
But,
that's one thing. And see, I know when like now to see why I speak on radio stations. Of course, there's Evo Radio. You know what I'm saying? But we know when like 94.1, 98.7 what it was then. And why it took so long for them to get like like all rap, all R&B, and the world had been came around before the late 90s when 98.7 came out in the late 90s.
Right. Yeah.
We had 93.3, but 93.3 played like everything. So, and then we had 1380 on AM and 1150.
1150.
Yeah, on AM. But then like I say, the world
Jams of the best.
I think it should have just came way before like the late 90s. You know
Well,
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
understand, they had to acquire 94.1 because 94.1 goes all the way up to
Yeah, it do.
heaven and back.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? In Florida.
yeah, it do.
So you gotta get the big. That go all the way up to Orlando. And all the way
93.3
down.
do too. 93.3 do too. They go about the same. They spread about the same distance. 93.3 and yeah.
But that 94.1 is just stronger. It's super strong.
Yeah, they
that
all
smooth
do the
jazz
shit.
channel, you can ride all the way to Tallahassee on that.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Hey, this my dog.
Yeah.
What's good, cuz?
Yeah,
That's
y'all know
crazy.
what time it is, man. We got a guest in the back, man. Just pulled up on us, man. What's going on, Rizzo? We in the building.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
he mean, bro. Cuz mean with beats.
Yeah, yo.
Mean.
Yeah. We know what time it is, man.
It's alive.
Yeah, but for real, man, we just cooling, man. Y'all know, like I say, man, the Friday night is what we normally don't do, but tonight we doing it, man. For the history of.
I keep see it,
And
and
it's, the month really just kicked
I
off.
I ain't been writing a year on the dates. When I've been writing them down, I just been doing the month and the day, cause
Call me.
I still been doing 17. So
I'm finna talk to you.
for real.
I need to wait. I ain't got my phone on me. Don't call my phone during the show, bro. I seen it.
Listen to me, but you over here talking to the damn honey
Oh,
boy and shit. Like
I forgot we were live. Baby went to calling me down now.
you talking about? Don't be calling me while I be doing the show, man.
You know better. Go ahead. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, bud.
I'll be
Yeah,
right
man.
back, man.
But yeah, like
Drugs.
it's all different type of history. Like the first black mail carrier was William Walker.
Don't embarrass me.
William Walker, and he was a mail carrier.
First black mail carrier.
That's what's up.
In the city of Tampa.
In the city of Tampa.
And you know they ain't had no trucks back then. You really had to walk.
really had to just.
No,
foot
they
it.
had horse bike.
But
Tampa that old, we had horse bikes and stuff like that though.
we had horsebacks, but only certain black people couldn't just own.
Well, I seen somebody cross
Segregation was
Nebraska
crazy,
on a
you know?
horse. on board. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, they be doing that now though. That's nowadays though. You just seen that. This
Nowhere.
year probably.
I'm talking about
Yeah, they be
I'm like, the hell going
I
on?
seen them doing that.
Yeah, they be
Oh, it's hot stepping.
sliding through. Man, listen, man. Right now, man, y'all peeping us out, man. Like I say, man, we getting a lot of knowledge. I promise y'all, I'm not even joking. I ain't just saying that because I want y'all to tune in. I'm really saying this because I'm really getting a lot from this.
Right.
Like what he giving me, man, the history of this city, and you answering questions with ease. You know what I'm saying? That's confidence. That's you know what you're talking about. So y'all ain't getting a bunch of foolishness. Now y'all getting authentic information. You know what I'm saying? From real Tampa, man. Mr. Bud, man, he kicking knowledge, man. I'm telling you. So if you're tuning in right now, man, y'all share this. Y'all got anybody that ain't Facebooked up, man? They want to go on YouTube.
Questions for him?
Y'all got any questions for him? Live, YouTube live. We YouTube live, and baby, yeah, we are, man. Listen, y'all, watch, subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If you got your channel, man, I'm following back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all run it up. That's all I'm asking, man. For real. But like I said, y'all see who here. Y'all know what it's about. Y'all see Whitman back in the building. If y'all just not tuning in, some of y'all is. Like I say, man, Mr. Real Tampa, he giving us whatever information is needed from our city. If you ain't from Tampa, you think about coming here, you might know a little something. You might want to go check something out. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all we doing, just chilling, man. You know, they got Ciroc in the bike. I didn't see that. Ciroc get the top part. Yeah, but man, for real, y'all never mind that comment. You know, nothing to do with Ciroc. I don't endorse that brand. You know what I'm saying?
How about
but,
you over there just hollering their name?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm saying
you work for them.
No, I seen that eye. You see, you know, Ciroc got the little round one. I seen that eye open. Looking at me. But for real, man. But what make you? This what I want to ask you though. What made you? Cause see, these are the kind of questions that you want to ask your kids as they growing up. You want to raise your kids. What made you want to get into knowing about history? You feel me? What age you found that part of your life?
Okay. Probably like 8, 7. You know, my mama. She always was academics. Mama always been a smart lady.
Yep.
You know,
shout out to mama, man. His, mine, his. Man, all the mamas out there, man. I promise. I love mine to death, man.
Already.
Yep, but for real,
Yeah, she always kept that. You know, she always, get a book. Say, man, check this out. We'll go to Tampa Terrace Library.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
go in there and just vibe. But it was really till I start seeing like certain slavery stuff. I started really getting into that.
Yeah.
And then I started getting older, and then you read, about Industrial Revolution. You read about Civil War, Spanish-American War. And actually Spanish-American War kind of started in Tampa with Teddy Roosevelt. He actually was at UT chilling before that, Spanish-American War.
Wow.
And we had the Buffalo Soldiers right there in Tampa Heights vibing.
Wow.
Right there by that church. I think that's Central and Columbus.
Right on the corner right there.
Yeah, right on the corner. And that church,
across the street from Central Court.
that church was made from rocks out of the Hillsborough River. They dredged it.
It was.
And they slapped it together.
It was.
And that's a black church.
Yeah.
A lot of people look at it like it's and not knocking other churches, but that's a black church. It was an original black church.
See, I ain't even know that, man. Like I said, I grew up right there on Robles and Central.
It don't even look like it's a black church.
It don't. Because you know what? We used to go back there because they had a merry-go-round back there, the little merry-go-round thing. They had one of them back there. We used to go back there and get on them people's property and invade their stuff. You know what I'm saying? We were jits. But I don't think I ever even seen church service around.
Yeah, because the church service so off. It'd be off time that you really would go to church.
Yeah. I was thinking about churches. The other day I passed by a church. I said church. So do all religions call that building church?
Yes, church.
So everybody call it a church.
Some of them is temples.
Temples. What are the
think,
pedal? What are the
don't make me lie to you.
Pedals.
Yeah, we got a
Mosque.
Well, mosque. That's that. But that is a form of church.
Do you know anything about that mosque over there? Is that a mosque over there on
Tampa Heights on Palm?
No, on Palm River. What that is over there?
That's a Hindu.
That's a Hindu. Yeah, that's a Hindu.
Temple.
Yeah,
What's up with that? How how's the city of Tampa supposed to follow your rules and stuff? Like, so, Cause they got like his, they got their little own little compound.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
that's their own setup.
See,
You
one
can't.
thing about it, when you sit there, look, you can't sit there and say that when you got the Cubans bought up that whole Cascadian Park and they changed the street from 14th Street to Republic to Cuba. Come on, man.
Yeah.
They got their areas.
Yeah.
We the only ones that don't got ours.
Right.
We lost ours in the fire when they shot that black boy when he was stealing. He was stealing.
And that was
They shot him cold
the Tampa
blood in the
ride.
back.
What was that?
Ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year that was?
It was like the 1960s. You know what I'm
The
saying?
60s,
But
yeah.
you gotta understand that ride was crazy, bro. And that's when I showed you pictures of that ride.
Yeah.
Man, cuz was really out there with shotguns around little black kids, little kids. And think about it, bro. And then after the riots, right? You sit there and let the land go for cheap. Then the land go for cheap. So then the city buy it, but then they take away a whole area, let the interstate go through it, right? Then they build a skate park that we don't enjoy.
Yeah.
We had to learn to skate to understand the bowl.
No, for real, dude.
And it was nothing but
For
white
real,
people
man.
coming to the bowl. You
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
to a person that was from Silver Springs originally,
Right.
Yeah.
and my
Or
people
Kingdom
stayed in
Hall.
Central
Somebody
Park.
said Kingdom Hall. Sorry, that was.
And I go to Central Park to go visit my cousins, and we
I
going
remember
to
that
the bowl, and I'm looking at this bit like,
Straight up.
what is this? And then you learn, it was made in the 1970s when they started making skate parks all throughout Tampa, and it was really made. It was really made to already get, how you say, gentrification started.
Right.
But they didn't know how to really push it in.
Right.
Cause they thought when the interstate come, they thought they build this park like this, and they thought downtown would grow up. But they didn't realize you got Tampa Park across the street. You got this whole black neighborhood. So you gotta understand, they had to kill Tampa Heights. They had to kill a lot of that stuff. And then when they finally came for CP, it was been supposed to come for it. We better be glad we got the years that we got.
Now watch this.
That was
Now,
supposed to be 2000.
every city
It was supposed to go off a
that
park.
changed from the projects, even if it was just a neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? From whenever neighborhoods start getting made up, it ain't got to be in no hood or nowhere. I'm just saying neighborhoods in general. At the same time, the projects. Okay, when things change, and you go back through them now.
Right.
When I go through Tampa Heights, from what it was to where I look at now, I don't be mad. I'm not mad about no color the person of a color skin that live in it. I'm not mad. That's just me personally. That's just me.
Why would you be mad?
You know what I'm saying? See, because my hood, well, I don't think I've ever had rights to no part of Tampa.
Yeah.
I think Bob Buckhorn, you know, and the city of Tampa police is really who's in control right now. So I never really hollered like my hood. I was from Tampa Heights, but it's not mine. You know, I can't have it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can have your hood. It's not yours. You know, it's just the hood.
Well, the thing is,
know,
I
it's
think
just
we
that
can.
simple.
I think we can.
Well, you know,
Just buy our own land.
well, yeah, we can do that, but you know,
it's gonna take some time,
this
you know.
world, people, we gotta change minds and get into brains, and you know what I'm saying, do some educating, and it can happen though.
Yeah,
It can happen.
Just to tag on what I was saying earlier, you understand that. Oh, this is the question I wanted to ask. What, I know this is probably derogatory though, but look, I'm gonna say this again. This is not knocking West Tampa, but the most dope that was in the city was, and this is coming from a police officer telling me, he said the hottest project, he said, during 2000 was Central Park, but they settled to knock down Ponce, Lincoln Gardens, and College Hill because of its mass.
Yeah, because they were the biggest one.
And that was the second hottest. That whole area, that was the second hottest. How can Central Park alone be hotter than Ponce, Leon, College Hill, Lincoln Gardens? That blows me, bro.
So Lincoln Gardens is right
Downtown,
there where the police department at. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
See, I like when people know where Lincoln Gardens at, dog. I'm like, bro, nigga.
But they had closed it down for a long
Yeah,
time. Something like a
yeah.
sinkhole or something.
Yeah.
That part used to always be closed.
Yeah.
They had opened it up one time and closed it back. People stayed in the 9 like when they first built it, but then they moved everybody out. And I'll never forget the abandoned projects across the street. My grandma stayed right there on 32nd and 22nd. And that's when like usually you can come off of 22nd to go in the project. Now they had made it to where you had to go down late to get off to the side my grandma stayed on. But you used to always see them projects, Lincoln Garden, they was empty. Then they opened them and moved people back in there.
Right.
Then that's when they know they moved everybody back out. But as a JIT, you just be hearing little silly stuff, and we just was like, whatever. Like, people was dying in there and all this. It was a sinkhole, and you feel me?
My daddy worked for Tampa Housing. He did the black gates that went around all the projects.
I remember them bitches.
Pastor Leon had them
That's
real
him doing the gates. That's him making the gates. We touching up the gates, because he already made them in the 80s.
I remember them.
You get what I'm saying?
I remember they used to run stolos into them, so he used to take the pieces out so they can have a place to run through when the police were chasing.
Already have respect for my daddy.
Nah, they used to hit them with stolos so they could bend it so they
I'm
could
Lil John.
take a little piece off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's just like, that's why them projects mean so
For
much
real.
to me.
Hey, I got
my
one question, my G.
Gated it.
What about Clem Mill? Like, around what time that area was put up? You know anything about that area?
I can get into that. I can get into Claremelle, but what we really need to get into,
One on Bush and Dale Mabry.
we really need to get into.
What is that? What is that? See, I'm happy this man is here.
What you talking about? You talking about the
That big thing
that's
Patel house,
listen to me.
What is that?
That is a compound.
Yeah.
No,
Who compound?
That's the Patel compound.
But they've been building that for like.
Listen to me.
A couple of like three
Living,
black people.
I watched it start.
Burger Village?
Brothers Village.
You hear me?
At
I watched
around
it
what
start.
time?
60s. I got pictures. I'm gonna pull it up for
Bro,
you.
when I say that thing big,
And
bro,
I seen you was at
I've
Palmetto
been-
Park the other
I've been
day.
in there.
That's where I
But
run
they
at.
not
Like,
done
when
that.
all that came
bro, I
on.
know.
Oh, you be
That right
you
there used
jumping
to
on
be a
the
beach.
Bro.
Palmetto?
Palmetto.
Oh no, guys.
My bad. I thought you want me to answer this question.
No, you guys. This guy got to comment,
Oh, my bad, brother.
or at least talk during the show. 'Cause I don't even know what was said.
Oh, he just asked about Palmetto
Go ahead,
Beach.
no.
Oh,
It was
no,
a good
'cause I got-
question though.
Oh,
It was
good.
Palmetto
You gotta
Beach.
You know, you got
But you
respect.
said Paul River.
You good. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, I was on his page.
It was a good question.
We
It
be
was a great
twirling. Don't watch.
No, I ain't. No, cause I ain't miss. I
Big
ain't even know.
face.
I ain't even know what he had said. You know what I'm saying?
Palmetto Beach is a
Cause I
real
want to
beach.
know everything. I don't want to miss
Palmetto
nothing.
Beach is a real beach.
It was a real beach. It just ain't no beach no more. Due
I
to
don't want to miss nothing.
the see, we don't really understand that Cypress Point Park used to be a dump.
They made that. That's made. That's
They
the man.
made
That's
that
a
a park.
man-made beach.
They made that a
They
beach.
just made that.
That it was so much trash.
That was in the
that
2000s and something.
Right, it was so
Yeah.
much trash going into the water, poison the water. And let's think about the water. Let's skip to downtown.
I know. I don't even get in no water.
Downtown is water is so nasty. The algae blooms be crazy. The algae blooms show you it's no oxygen or nitrogen in the water. You get what I'm saying? Also, let's forget that. Go to Big Bend, the power plant, throwing all that nasty stuff in the water. And then you got all these people trying to clean the water.
They said that's the best place to fish by the power plant.
Yeah, you go get some big fish.
They said you
Yeah,
gonna
they
catch-
said they said
Found big
You
fish.
catch
They
you
said they
ain't
go get
catching
some
fish. You
big-
catch
they said they go get some
you ain't
big
catching
fish
fish,
by
but
the
you
power
catching
plant.
mutants.
Radioactive Simpson fish.
But
They
you
said
got
you
a
can
mutant.
feed-
Why
they
you
said
gonna
you
keep
feed the
it?
family off that.
Right.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand, like, our water ain't
Straight
good.
mutants, man.
We
Well, I don't get it. I don't do the beaches. Is no way that you can have a beach. There's no ocean on this side. So the Gulf of Mexico, like, why is no water blue? I want to know those type of things.
I can
Because
tell
it's
you
the
this.
Gulf.
Because what is so we on the Atlantic.
Let me-
But what is that nastiness?
I got you.
Is that
I got
water?
your perfectness.
That shit
We are an ocean. The Gulf of Mexico is just the ocean going into this little cup
Yeah,
of
going
area.
up in a little cup,
We
yeah.
is an ocean, just a bay.
Why is different colors of every ocean?
Because
Because it's a different
it's the density and all that other shit.
It's a
too.
different
All that other
acidity, the
stuff.
salt, all
Well,
different
thank you,
types
Mr.
of-
Real Temple.
Yeah.
Thank
Nah,
you.
he doing good.
No, because I was asking Mr. Real Temple.
Oh, we
I
having a
was
conversation.
Yeah.
Can we have a conversation?
I'm getting double schooled.
Oh yeah. Both
Double
sides.
school, man.
Gotta hear both sides.
I just want one single school.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, see, and you know what though? I used to wonder why all of my cousins, you know, they got sand soles on their legs and stuff all over their body, and they used to be the ones getting in that beach, Park Picnic Island, B&T Davis,
Picnic
Cypress
Island,
Beach.
But Picnic Island ain't
And my
nothing
cousins,
but an
all
industrial
got
area.
bad looking legs. Everybody got
Man,
sand
listen
soles,
to me.
scalps and everything.
If I can't see the
But
bottom of
nah,
that,
used to get in the water though. I never used to get in the
I
can't
get
see
in
the
the
bottom, I
water.
ain't in there.
But I don't know. I might have.
First time I jumped in
You got
that beach
strong
water and
skin.
I drunk some, I said, "Oh no, this ain't it. This ain't
you got
for me."
you got antibacterial skin.
I was a kid.
Boy, I love Picnic Island to this day. It's a cut out there. It's a little fisherman. But you know about the cut. I take my little baby out there. Know what I'm saying?
You gotta jump in the water.
It's right there.
Act like we the only one out there. Then a fisherman come out there with some boots.
Man, I remember them days. I remember them Northern
You gotta
Seagulls used to be
slide,
out there.
man.
Stingrays out there.
Yeah, they
All
show
over
up on the
the
beach too.
Yes,
They
sir.
do show up on the beach.
I
You gotta watch
I
out.
remember them days though. We used to be catching little horseshoe things and all, man.
Yeah.
But see, we really still speaking on the city of Tampa history now. We just talking about our beaches. So
Yeah.
if you have not had time to come down here and enjoy
Cause it's
some
a lot of
our
beaches.
sun, some
I'm
of our
talking about
sand, and some of our lovely beaches.
beaches and cuts and everything, crevices.
Ladies,
Yes,
this
sir.
is for the ladies. We want y'all to get in y'all best attire. You know, wait until the weather warms up a little bit. Come on down to Tampa. Enjoy any beach you want to. Any beach you feel need to go to. Call me, and I will escort you personally to the dressing room and to the beach. But make sure you get there and enjoy yourself.
I mean,
you know what I'm
we
saying?
got a
man?
good
You know,
beach.
we'll have a
Clearwater's
good
a
night.
good beach.
But y'all know what time it is,
Ain't that
man. Look,
far.
I want everybody to
Siesta-
come and
Siesta
enjoy
decent.
Tampa, man.
I fuck with
Siesta
Siesta.
good.
Yeah.
All see
Oh
all
yeah,
the
that's
same
I say that.
All the
I
mother
heard
beaches
about that
good.
one.
But look,
What about Buchanan Island? Is that Tampa Bay? Buchanan Island.
Bearcat Island. So you talking about like Bearcat Island? You talking about? Oh, Tampa Bay. Yeah, that might be Tampa Bay.
That might
I know
be
it ain't
Tampa
Tampa.
Bay. Yeah. See,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, cause it's like I open the mouth.
Yep. See what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That, you know, it's like it's so much history in our city. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what are the Curtis hits and what's the other one downtown, right? And then you got the Perry Harvey.
See, I didn't even.
And
know.
it's a park right there, right behind.
You got so many parks. You got Gaslight Park. You got Gaslight Park. You got.
And ain't
Lights
these
Farm.
parks named after African American black people? Which one
Where?
is? Which one is park? I know Perry
Oh,
Harvey.
Perry Harvey.
That's
You
a
got-
black. I know that's
You
Tampa
got
history.
Perry Harvey, and you probably got some that I can't get off the top of the
Is
head.
Curtis Hinson a black man?
Curtis Hickson, nah.
He got a
that,
black
that,
name.
that, that bridge in downtown.
That's a
Curtis-
black
and-
name,
and-
Curtis Hinson. You would have just thought that was a black man.
Curtis Hickson, Curtis Hickson, because Curtis Hickson Hall, I just put the picture up. Curtis Hickson Hall was a big convention center. I actually got pictures of it in the 70s.
He wasn't black.
Nah, I don't remember.
God, well,
I don't think
I'm putting
I can-
Curtis
I-
Hickson
I
in
put-
the
I
African.
think I'll put money on that. I don't think
No,
Curtis Hickson was black.
I ain't gonna lose no money. You might be absolutely right, but he just
I
it's
might
just
be
a
wrong
black
now.
name though. That's a black name. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody agree with me. Curtis Hinson. You'd have thought that was a black man. Yeah.
That bridge downtown.
Like Bobby Caldwell.
It was named after that black lady. Was
black.
that bridge downtown?
It
Which one?
has a cesspool.
Cass.
You got Platt Cass.
Which
you
one?
got
It's
Barney,
named after that black lady. What?
Laurel. You talking about Fortune Street Bridge. That's
And-
Laurel.
Cause,
That's
cause,
Laurel
yeah, cause,
Street
cause it's
Bridge.
a whole,
Davis
it's a whole backstory back there.
Yeah, because that used to be Orange Grove. And when the
Come
the
on
slave
down to
master
Tampa's
died-
beach contaminated. Y'all come on down and enjoy yourself.
I'm listening.
Yeah. When,
Oh,
hold on, I didn't want to
No,
take you
no.
out of this. I want you to hear
no.
this. That's why I stopped.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was reading the comments.
Yeah, I already
going
know.
people be somebody talking about the beach contaminated, but that's what's up though, man. We want get all of this.
Yeah, on the Fortune Street Bridge, where see you guys understand the Julie B. Lane Park off Riverfront Park, that was an orange grove. A lot of slaves used to work there, and the slave master ended up dying, and he left his land to his slaves, and he left, and the slaves were named Fortune. You understand? So that's where you get the Fortune Street Bridge. But the city of Tampa changed the Fortune Street Bridge to the Laurel Street Bridge, and now they're about to change it back due to Guido. I can't say his name. He's our county. He's a city councilman. He's actually changing it back to Fortune Street Bridge, which is the black lady.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay. See now that one thing I see. like I say, I asked the question earlier. I say, what do people see more? If you just look at all the neighborhoods in one big view, man, we gotta get this Evo helicopter in there. Oh my God! Listen, when y'all see Evo chopper flying over, man, y'all say hey. Post that y'all seen it, man. Wait, I get this Evo helicopter. Come on, boy.
All right.
Y'all think I'm playing?
You see it.
Okay. All right. I just got the song. That's it. But I asked the question, say, you know, what's Tampa more? What you think the weight of? I asked everybody earlier. I ain't really get a answer yet. I ain't really get a specific answer. But what you think Tampa more of? You know what I'm saying? What? Not so much as culture, but if people wanna say culture,
If
you know what I'm saying? But
on the statistics,
Like a statistical
we're
level.
third. We're third. It's more white people.
it's more white people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go out,
But
go out to South Tampa.
see,
go out
but
to Ballast Park.
yeah, that's and I work out there. No, watch this. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this though. I have no problem with that stat. You know, that's just
Yeah, that's
people have taken their families and their life. That's all that is. People move there. That's all that is. People, if you see a house for sale, you see potential in it. You do what you do to remodel that house you live in, and you move in it from wherever neighborhood it's in, and that's how things start happening. That's how neighborhoods change. I don't have a problem with no color, race, of whatever, as long as I can do what I gotta do to make sure my family's straight.
Right.
I really don't find nothing wrong with people, you know, staying in the majority of this part of town, whatever color. It's just that a lot of people, us, if we do stay in a big size part of town, and this majority of us, you know what I'm saying, it just be up to us, our children, our peers and stuff, to not do foolish things that make the people look at the neighborhood like it's bad. It could be a good neighborhood full of all black people, full of whatever race. It could be a good neighborhood. That don't mean it's got to be a reckless neighborhood.
But how many generations would that last? You feel me?
It's all on. See, a generational thing is all on what your mama put in you, what your family put in you. That's what you move on with.
You can't really blame it on the parents when you got
No,
propaganda,
you can't.
when you got the television, scratch television. You got their own phone controlling them, giving them urges to watch certain things. Watch this all day. You got all different type of things in the air, things in the food, things in the water we drinking that's contaminated, and you got the visions of what a real nigga is, and you know, a real black person is, and what a black person should be selling drugs, goals, and drinking lean, and all that. Then you got that in the music, and you got the kids listen to that music, because think about
That's how it works.
for
That's how
us,
it works.
Trick Daddy, Tupac. You can't sit here and not say you can't feel no song off of www.thug.com.
Right.
You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up, bro. I was listening to it the other day,
Tupac.
vibing too.
Tupac.
Playing it like it was brand new.
Me Against the World.
Yeah, bro.
Lord
everybody,
knows.
everybody, man. That's what
come
music
on.
really was music, man. And
So you gotta understand, all that music influencing us to want to be that type of situation. Then you get people who don't know how to get out of that world, so they stay inside of that, and then they go in front of certain people and act a certain way because the music and everything is confusing them and making them feel like they pressured to be this person. And if they try to change, then you're acting not of what a real person's supposed to be.
That's
So
what
at the end of
they
the
be
day,
saying. That's what they be saying.
we lost,
It's so
and
nuts.
and
Just
it's on us to bring them out of it. But at the end of the day, you can't get lost trying to grab everybody.
That's true.
Because the Bible says you ain't gonna get everybody.
That's true, bro.
And I ain't even trying to overtalk you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I got
bro,
respect
you
on
straight,
all
partner.
y'all.
You straight,
I
man.
try to keep it short.
All love that, man. Listen, bro. Man, how y'all think you doing?
Under
'Cause
the
I think
table.
the man doing good, man.
Oh, you
know
doing
what I'm saying?
fantastic.
For real, bro.
Man,
You enriching us with whatever knowledge we may be getting from whatever we may didn't know. If some people want to like debate against what you said, they might feel like something you said different. They might know something
Well,
else.
I'm not putting everything
You know,
in.
I'm so
'cause
entertained. I'm eating chips.
I'm missing stuff. I'm missing our own faults. I'm missing the stuff that we got to take into accountability. The stuff that we doing. I'm missing that.
Yeah,
I'm
real.
missing.
That's really the most important part of, you know, like being better at a race, at our culture, that's what I really like to say. I just really like to say culture over race, because a culture is more of a strong word. You know what I'm saying? Because when you say race, you start to open up a book of people thinking of it being like a debatable subject like race. They'll go to people just think when they hear race, you just think
But we also
black and white.
But we also
culture. It open your mind up. You feel what I'm saying? That's.
Yeah, but we could. I mean, I get what you're saying about that, but also when you're saying culture, you still masking blackness in it because you have some Asian people that feel like they part of the culture.
Yeah.
You got some.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
some
You right.
Spanish people that
You
feel
right.
like they part of the culture, and really, if anybody is part of our culture, it's got to be Spanish people because they got more African in them than anybody else.
Yeah.
And a lot of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans even
Yeah, I done seen
they
some.
accept it,
I done
or they
seen
don't
some.
accept it, or they just don't say nothing.
Some
You get what I'm
chocolates,
saying?
man. I done
So
seen
you
some
got
chocolate.
yeah, and it's some dark Morenos, there's some dark skinned Cuban women that I talked to a lot of Spanish. I just went on a date with a Puerto Rican girl.
Oh yeah.
My sisters know. My sisters watching out. My
But
sisters know.
you saw that girl who you went on a date with after the Puerto Rican girl that wanted a second date. Watching, you know what I'm saying? She watching.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
No, I
no more dates after that.
only went on one date.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Only
but
went on one date.
We
One date.
ain't want to upset the girl.
Trying to get somebody
My
out
sister
trip.
watching. My sister watching. I only talked to one girl.
Trying over here,
So
trying
I can't get caught up.
Oh,
I ain't like
yeah.
Usher. He trying to get me caught
No,
up. You feel me?
well, I'm trying to make sure
No,
you don't, because we don't even play, but we
Nah, I never get
getting
caught up.
But
Nah, I don't never
we
get
handle
caught
that now. We hit hard on
And
that.
then I ain't in no relationship to get caught up. You know, we talking.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of crazy to
Bro.
be like that's my girl.
Bro, that's real,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
That's real.
That'd be crazy
Listen.
too. You gotta,
Listen,
You be going ham.
on what? The $2 chips?
I ain't said on nothing. I just said you be going ham. But you talking about on what?
Nah, bro, 'cause them-
He know he feel guilty. You be going ham on what?
You know, I do be eating chips, but it's salty. Them like that's salty. The ones we had last week.
how they supposed to be honey.
I know, but it's salty, man.
That's crazy, bro. You
That's supposed to
take
be
that
kind
bite.
of sweet.
Yeah, you
I can't
supposed
take a
you
bite,
supposed to be
though.
licking you know what I'm saying?
I can take a bite, because them things gonna be empty by the time they.
But yeah, man. Also, people gotta understand that Davis Island, Harbor Island is more of an island than Davis Island, because Davis Island is really wetlands dredged up upon. Harbor Island was really named Setting Island. That has really had more island masses, and they dredged upon that, but they couldn't dredge upon it because it wasn't that big. And when you gotta understand it, any type hurricane come through, real category top level, it'll literally blow Davis Island away. All them houses be gone, Tampa General gone, bridge gone, all that gone. You get what I'm saying? But that's another thing they don't tell you. Like Davis Island is the fakest island. For real.
They pay the most cash out
Man,
there.
they put so much, man, DP Davis dredged so much sand. I got pictures of him just trying to pump it up, trying to get it thick.
Man, listen.
Get over
Well,
there,
this spooky history.
I be out there.
This man knows so much stuff. I'm like, how did this man? When you took the time to learn some of this stuff so specific about stuff you just randomly bringing up, and you know that. But to listen to history,
Yeah.
I be like this. You know what I'm saying? I be like this.
Yeah.
I watch history. You know what I'm saying? I like to realize a lot of stuff that's real. It's real Tampa.
When you remember what you were telling me about the springs, the river.
Oh, talking about the beach?
Yeah, how they're in the springs.
Yeah, Summer Springs. Well, first of all, they it's another thing about it too, because you gotta understand it's a dude named Evans, last name Evans. He already owned a part of Summer Springs. But you gotta understand, to the turn of the century, a dude named Josiah Richardson brought his whole family through, and he rode through Summer Springs, and he's like, yo, they got alligator farms. They got this old pool. It was no lighthouse at that time. It was an old Greyhound thing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
The Tampa Theater that you know is the
It was
fourth.
right there on Nebraska right there.
The Tampa Theater you know didn't even exist. The first Tampa Theater was wood. It got burned up in 1800s. I know the owners. That's how I know this. It got burned up in 1800s. That's like the third theater. Third or fourth.
Huh.
You can quote me for it being probably the third or fourth.
Right.
Because that's on the money. But you gotta understand, the
What
theater
about
was
Nebraska
there.
right there? In Summer
No,
Springs,
Van
Summer
Dyke.
Springs Theater.
Van Dyke. Nebraska did not go through.
So what happened with the Sulphur Spring Theater? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that one, that's 50s, bro. That's 50. That's
in
new.
the 50s.
That's new.
That's new.
That's a new theater. Bro, you understand? The Sulphur Spring Theater was wood.
Yeah.
Wood. Picture that.
Yeah.
Wood. Picture going to see a movie in wood. And you gotta understand that the toboggan flumes was where the bridge is on Nebraska. That bridge never existed. It was a bridge on Van Dyke, a steel bridge that people used to go over. If you ever realize when you're going down Nebraska, you see that cut street, you see that street in the apex,
right there,
that's the real main street of Sulphur Springs. And then you cut off into it, you go over the bridge, and then you go over there. Once you come, if you realize when you go over there to that circle, it'll be the Harbor Club to the left, it'll be the little building right there, the original bank of Sulphur Springs is still right there, and then the theater is right there. But the theater, that's a new theater.
The Harbor Club gone.
You talking
Harbor
right
Club
before the bridge, though, the little road.
Yeah, it's a
they
little
talking about
road right
before.
there.
You
Yeah.
hit down that bridge, and once you go over that bridge, brother, picture a bridge being done. And then when you go to the other side of it, it's a marker that's telling you of that Van Dyke Street Bridge.
When you go on the other side and come back around.
I can show you the
And
Van
when he,
Dyke Street.
and when he
marker.
telling me Van Dyke, I'm thinking about Van Dyke.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm like,
Road,
think about Van Dyke, Van
Road,
Dyke.
yeah.
It's best to do this. It's best to do this.
Yeah. Tell him about how he took all the sand, tried to make it. He tried to make Sulphur Springs a river, like a beach or whatever.
Oh yeah, he dredged the sides of it, and he did a good job. He did a real good job. I mean, I got pictures of that. He did a real good job because he put a big old net in the water, and the net been there for years. The net actually still is kind of there, but I think they removed it because I went over there the other day to take some pictures like before I left, and I think the net is gone. But before it was a net that'll catch you if you get too far in the river. See, it was so country. They thought if they put white sand on a river bank, it was gonna be the water was gonna come clear. I got video in the 60s that I'm gonna show you of Sulphur Springs pool and let you know that none of y'all could have went ever. We never could have seen that. We could just walk. We could have watched. We probably could only watch that from Nebraska. You couldn't get in there.
Yeah.
It was only
Yeah, a white folk pool.
We started to get in there late. You know, they probably let them keep it real. Everybody I asked, they like, bro, it's the first time you stepped in Sulphur Spring pool was probably 90s, probably 80s, 90s, and then they close it down, then they open up again. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, that's when I remember black folk hitting that bit, 90s.
You know what I'm saying? And then when I show you this video, the video got the
I
beach.
ain't never been in that bit neither.
The video got the beach. The video got the beach that we talking about. And I found this video. Now look at this.
And look, damn, that's crazy.
That's Sulphur Spring pool.
That thing is still there.
Yeah.
That toboggan thing is still there. Now watch the boy go down the slide. That thing's still there.
All that still there?
Oh, that's still there. Yeah, that's still there. Yeah.
Now look how they about to slide down it.
Oh,
now I'm gonna show you an updated video right after this.
Was that when they redid the
That thing still there.
that's the beach?
The 60. Look at the beach.
Show the camera. Bring it closer to the camera.
Yeah, I got it. My
Yeah,
bad.
show the camera.
My bad.
Look at the beach. Hold up. Let me
You
take
got
it back.
Facebook too, so you
I'ma
just
take
try to
it back.
hold them the best on the side you can. Where can they find this video at? Where can we see this at right now?
You can see this video. I'll re-upload it on Real Tampa so you can check it out.
Anyway, they
'Cause
want to see it. They want to see it, but it's y'all know that's gonna be in the comment
Can they
section.
see it
as soon
good?
as he go off air, he gonna go and put that in the comment section of where you can go see that video at, man. If you want to see more on the history of Tampa, you want to check out more on the history of Tampa, man. He got where that's at, because I want to see it myself. That's why I know definitely.
Yeah, man. But you see the beach.
Want to see, man.
You see how you see how they dredged everything up. But the whole thing about it, what thing is gonna blow you is that I went out there. I think I put that in Real Tampa. I went down to put more recent. I went out there and I got that same scene, and you gonna be like, dang, that's
But everybody. Hey, can you imagine that bit of beach though? Like just everybody out there just hanging out, like in the springs. growing up when we grew up, it's a beach now. 'Cause, man, you know what happens at Ben T. Davis. Imagine what happened at Sulphur Springs Beach.
Oh my God.
Baby.
Man, Sulphur Springs
Go to
Beach.
mom.
Man.
And the thing is, Sulphur Springs was Busch Gardens of the day. Okay, let me finish the story. When Josiah Richardson got there, he bought. So you gotta understand that Evans had owned a little piece of that Seminole Heights. When you go over the bridge by Alpine,
Right.
then you go over.
Yeah.
He owned all that up to Waters. Really, he owned it all up to Temple Terrace Highway, which is Bush.
Bush.
Right.
Yeah.
Bullet, Temple Terrace Highway.
Well, back in them days, it was only Temple Terrace Highway.
Yeah. They got one called Old Temple Terrace Highway.
Yeah, they brought it back because it turned the old Temple Terrace Highway around Florida College.
Okay.
Yeah. Then when you get past to the south, so
See, you ever seen Old Hillsboro
Yeah, in Sefton.
and stuff?
KKK walked there at night. Watch out.
For real?
All white hoodies. All right.
I
Ain't
know
no plan.
Old Hillsboro. You can go off of
He did
County
that
Road
serious, too.
579.
I ain't even go look in the camera with that one.
Hey, for real. I don't think I ever spotted it that night because I ain't got no reason to be over there
Nah,
down County Road
Got a reason
579.
now. Okay.
And no late night time.
Go make some new
For
friends.
real, boy.
I know where to go get some white shit from, though.
But the thing is, I seen them. I seen them with my eyes. I tell anybody this. I seen them with my eyes.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm going back to the house. I told my mama when I came home. She like, cause my mama was staying out in Sefton when I came home from school. When I came home from college,
Yeah.
my mama was staying out in Sefton just before she was moving. Cause it's like, yo, you don't stay in Sefton the whole time I go to Arnwood. I go off to school 5 years, come back. You out here in Sefton. You get what I'm saying? And then she's staying out there, and I said, man, we gotta get you from out here. You got the KK.
Every time I go to Stephen, I feel like I'm going out of town.
It feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm not in Tampa.
Yeah.
That's why I
Right
was
in
like,
this-
Mom, I can't be out